France and Colombia colliding in this clash of two teams in the top 15 in the world as we stand with just 74 days to go until the start of the World Cup. It's one of the last chances perhaps for some of the fringe players to solidify their places in the team. Colombia approaching 4 years at the helm. Of course, Didier Deschamps knows that this will be his last summer in charge. And looking to go out on the right note, but away we go. Colombia in their traditional yellow tops and blue shorts, and France wearing the kit that they will wear this summer at the World Cup for the first time.
And Adrian, if we're going to talk about victories of Colombia over France, there is another one. I'll tell you about it in a second.
It's Colombia who are making the first waves. Luis Diaz trying to make things happen for the first time.
I did the research, Adrian. I went deep in the research. 1993, in a game that was played in Martinique, Colombia beat France 3-1, but that's not the story. And the story is not that Adolfo El Tren Valencia had a hat-trick against France that day. No, that's not the story. The story is that our very own Frank Leboeuf was playing for France that day. And an even bigger story, Frank Leboeuf had hair that day.
Trying to construct something here. Akliouche wide to Cherki. Back it goes, and the shot is on. And Zaire Emery, the young PSG midfielder, winning his 10th cap today, putting his effort just wide. He's been busy early here. Colombia started in fine fettle 3 days ago. They were ahead inside 2 minutes against Croatia, and here they are on the front foot. Teed up for James Rodriguez, never really got control. The follow-up shots, well, wasn't that far wide. There's Richard Rios.
Quite couldn't sort it out on top of the 18-yard box. But once this ball pops out to Richard Rios, this is an aspect of his game that he is really good at. Striking from distance. This ball is dancing, and Bryce Samba is just looking at it.
Wants to run at the defense again. Is accepted. Here's Thuram. Played nearly every minute in 2018. N'Golo Kante has played the first touch, but to keep the attack alive. Akliouche looking to combine, and well, it's an ungainly tangle of legs rather than an actual foul.
There's an initial grab from Juan Cabal. Initial, a little something. Not enough for a penalty. Mojica sort of turns Akliouche around, and then Cabal, as you mentioned, a tangling of legs, and we play on.
World Cup qualifying action. Now, chance for Thuram, going round the keeper, but he was offside. Montero out to make life difficult for him, but Marcus Thuram straying beyond the last defender.
And because it's not a guy that is really going to exploit his speed, he really has to play on that line. Gives you an idea why is it important to find the right players to give you depth in a tournament like the World Cup.
Yeah, it's Colombia though who are forcing the issue here, and that was an all-important touch behind for the corner. My goodness, I think Arias thought he had a tap-in coming his way.
And he did. The service is coming. John Arias has the tap in, and Lucas Hernandez with a sliding challenge. Great defensive play. Players for this team going into this World Cup.
Yeah. It's Kante eluding the defender Akliouche onto Kalulu, and well, flag stays down for now. Little pocket on the edge of the area, but a pocket that was closed down very quickly, but at the expense of a free kick. Lucas Hernandez brought down. The Colombians didn't like it at all.
I think Lucas Hernandez is getting beat to the board. Richard Rios just throws his body at him.